Every mission starts with a clear purpose. Mold Medics, founded by Tim Swackhammer, was created to bring trust, expertise, and higher standards to mold remediation. In this conversation, we'll hear from Tim on the brand's core values and what it means for those exploring franchise ownership with Mold Medics. First of all, Tim, can you tell us why you founded Mold Medics?
It was really to make sure that we had a customer-centric solution for mold remediation. As I was in the home service space, I started to see a lot of people who were having issues with mold. The contractors that were there weren't really meeting the needs of the clients that existed. We saw two different situations. One, we had large restoration companies that would come in and they weren't really interested in the mold problems, and they would actively push customers off or delay them, those kind of things, and really not provide the service that these customers needed. Then the second group was your do-it-all handyman style contractors that don't understand the health implications and the building construction dynamics that can contribute to a mold issue. So that's been a really key component of Mold Medics, is making sure that we are specializing in mold remediation specifically and really focusing on not just the health of the home, but the health of the individuals in the home.
Can you tell us about the impact a franchise owner can have in their communities?
What's really great about this business is we get to have a truly significant measurable impact on people's lives. And particularly for those more mold or chemically sensitive clients, there's not a lot of options for them. They feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. They don't really know where to go, and there's not a lot of great solutions out there. And we've had families, I can think of one in particular, they had a couple of small kids, mom and dad, and they'd been living in an RV in front of their house for about a year because the mold issues in their home, they couldn't get it under control, couldn't even really find somebody to come out and do what needed to be done or even tell them what the underlying issues were. So being able to be the ones to come in, sit down, understand what they're going through, what they're experiencing, and then use that to figure out a custom remediation plan to make sure that they're able to re-enter their home and have that work out successfully is huge. Seeing them be able to go back into the home, hearing from them months later that, hey, they're doing so much better, they're able to actually be there and feel safe in their own home, it's huge.
What makes Mold Medics different from other home remediation brands?
Generally, our clients are already concerned, and unfortunately, a lot of contractors out there will sell based on that fear. We like to come at it from a heart of a teacher. So we want to make sure they understand the significance of the problem, they understand the underlying conditions, and they understand the remediation plan in place. The second one I would say is health and safety. And this is not just for the occupants of the home, but for our employees as well. Making sure that they're wearing proper PPE, which helps protect them. It helps protect their families so they're not tracking stuff back into their homes. And it helps protect our other customers by making sure that they're not cross-contaminating and bringing problems from one home into a different environment.
What do you think a franchisee needs to be successful?
The biggest thing they have to have is empathy. We can teach franchisees to sell. We can teach franchisees to do the remediation process. We can't teach empathy. I can't teach you how to care. We're dealing a lot with clients that have health issues. They've got families. They've got a lot of significant and real concerns. Franchisees that have empathy and that can understand is absolutely essential. The second thing, and I've been in a number of different franchise businesses, the one thing I really like to emphasize is there's no such thing as a truly passive franchisee. You have to be an active owner. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be the one going out and cleaning the mold or going out and doing the sales, but you have to be actively involved in the business for it to be successful, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to care about your business the way that you do.
What excites you about the brand's growth?
First and foremost, I'm a systems and I'm a teams guy. I like the idea of building a business and just seeing it grow and expand, seeing guys who started with us years ago as technicians move into sales roles and move into management roles. I really enjoy that part of the business. The second thing is the impact that we can have on customers. We're going in and we're making it so people can live comfortably in their homes. And it feels really great to see the customers that we're working with and hear how much of a change we've been able to make in their lives. Every day that just keeps me going.